Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmie from Emmie Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. So, sorry, I'm a little bit late. I'm becoming more and more Filipino every week. Sorry, guys. I really am sorry. Not trying to waste your time. Just had to take care of a little situation. Let's get started, okay? If you want to, purchase an expedite, just go to link. Go to link up top. Okay. Okay. So let's get started with number words. I'll make it up. I'll make it up to you guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. That's the last time I watched Dark Crystal, Daddy. Bad things happen with Dark Crystal plays. All right. Let's pick a number. I got a number. Pick a number from 1 to 100. The first comment that I see that matches the number that I have written, you will win a Claire Tarot reading from me. Let me mute my phone. It is muted. Lay my heart out. Bellanova. Congratulations, Bellanova. You won at 23. Congratulations. Congratulations. Lay my heart down. Laid it down for you. Laid it down for you. Ha, ha, ha. Still the devil. He don't know his name. Here goes. Y'all thought I was joking. Whenever I sing, my cat comes running. If we went ahead and opened the door, he would come running. He thinks I'm injured. Right? He runs like I'm injured. Yeah. Bless his heart for trying to make sure I'm not going to die. He comes like something's wrong with her. 66% at 624. 6666. Receiving. Okay. Bellanova. Ooh, the quickening. The fast track with the Divine Mother moves us rapidly through life's challenges. The road can get a bit bumpy when traveling at her accelerated pace, nor will you often feel that you are in control of the navigation. Excuse me. This part of the experience when you are to be moved rapidly with divine help. This is part of the experience when you're to be moved rapidly with divine help. Best to just hold on to her and trust you'll get to where you need to be. So, yeah, no, Felix is not allowed in the office. We learned from that one house we were at. He's not allowed anywhere upstairs with carpet. That little motherfucker. anyways, I'll explain that later. Anyways, I feel like this has to do with your business stuff, okay? Things are going to be happening very, very quickly. And with that, you have to be, much more flexible when it comes to the way this is going to play out, because the feeling that I'm getting, it's going to happen quickly. It's going to go in a way that maybe you're not wanting it to go. Maybe you were expecting something else, and it's just not gonna go the way you were expecting or wanting. It's gonna go a completely different way. And if you flow with it, you will definitely benefit from it. Okay. But you have to be willing to flow. So we're both late. You must be Filipino too. All right, Daddy. You got a number? You do? No, I don't. I got a number. Pick a number from 1 to 100. The first number that I see that matches the number that I have written, you'll win something. You'll win something. Oh, I thought I showed you. Okay. Laid it down for you. Laid it down for you. Still the devil. He don't know his name. He don't know. Claudia? Claudia, you won at 44. Claudia. Okay. Let me just. Yeah, you guys are guessing a little too quickly. It feels like time is passing so fast. Let me just put these away. I need to start putting this away before I get up. Okay. Okay, Claudia. We're going to do a whisper read. Congratulations. You have won a reading from me. This is your reading. Hold on. Here's the cards. Congratulations, Claudia. I think this is your card. Grace carries you home. At the end of your efforts, when your resources are exhausted and you are without further recourse, I'm there for you with loving wild grace to carry you home. Girl, come on over. Or I can pick you up. Okay, no, all seriousness. At the end of your efforts, when your resources are exhausted and you are without further recourse, I'm there for you with loving wild grace to carry you home. This is kind of, I don't know if I've been saying this in your readings, possibly. You're gonna need to prepare to leave the area that you're in, okay? You're gonna need to prepare. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm just extra messy today. I do not know why you would need to leave your area. Probably to do with like your spiritual development. Um, Probably to do with like your ascension process. Maybe the area that you're at no longer supports it. It could also be, I don't know. I think you know. I think you already know, and you need to start putting those plans into action. It's just weird because it's like, why do I keep telling you have to leave? That's pretty fucked up. Like, where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? Where am I gonna have you evac to? I don't know. I don't know. So that's what makes it messed up in my head. Like, why do I keep telling her to leave? Leave where? Go where? I don't know, girl. I don't know. So just be prepared, okay? Be prepared to put into action whatever plans you already had about probably relocation. That's what it feels like. It doesn't feel like evacuation. It feels like relocation. Okay. All right. Daddy, do you want to pick a number?
Yeah, I got it.
You got a number?
Yep. It's automatic.
All right. He's got a number. Here you go. While he's doing that, I'm gonna fix what I did to my eyes. Now I see what's all right. Pick a number from 1 to 100. The first comment that we see that matches the number he has written will win a Clark Tarot reading from me. You're welcome. Un momento, por favor. I cannot keep looking at my face like this. Equally dark. Let me just stop. I'm in a funky ass something today. I don't know what it is. Y'all just gonna have to bear with me. If you love me, you're gonna have to just keep bearing with me, okay? We will get through this. Doom, 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 doom. Dum 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 dum. I've waited 100 years. I'll wait a million more for you. Nothing prepared me for what the privilege of being yours would do. Dum, dum, dum.
Ooh, so good.
Dum, 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 dum. I've waited 100 years. Nicole Plant, you've won a 96. 90, oh, 96. There we go. You won. Congratulations, Nicole Deloncre. Where did I put the deck? I put it away. It's right here. I put it where it's belonging. Okay, guys, forgive me for the way my hormones cause me to behave. Here we go. Here we go. I feel like I'm having some sort of, I don't know. Is it midlife yet? Is it like a midlife crisis yet? Is it that time? I don't know. Is this a crisis? Is this anxiety? Is it energy? Too much coffee? You know what? I know what it is. It's the rowdy fucking Russian right here. He always makes me super like, he makes my heart pound. It's the rowdy Russian. That's what it is. That's what it is. All right, all right, all right. Here goes, guys. Nicole. Here we go. Ooh. Oasis of hope. The successes that seem impossible are all the more precious for their unlikelihood. These are reminders of divine power, the triumph of hope, of winning against the odds. Remember that life thrives, hidden even in the desert. Do not give up hope. Believe in the inevitability of your beautiful destiny. I think this has a lot to do with like you and your move. See, there I go again, telling people to move. I think whatever it is, if you're having a hard time with your own process of like relocation and stuff, um, hang in there. It will happen for you. I really feel strongly that it's something that's meant for you. Um, it's something that it's a part of you and your path. Now, the things that are part of your path, the things that will help to grow you tremendously, um, they tend to be things that can be very difficult. You know what I mean? And it's just one of those things where you have to have faith in your own process. You're worth whatever process you have to go through to get whatever it is or to get to wherever it is you need to be. Okay? So, thank you. So, geomagnetic storms incoming, major downloads, and Schumann resonance. Can you please tell Schumann to quit rocking my fucking eyeballs? Because it's causing issues. It's causing issues in my life. I am barely present. Okay, I need to burn something. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Doom, 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 doom. I've waited 100 years. I'll wait a million more. Where's my torch? Here's a torch. Here's a torch. Do you hear that? Shamalama ding dong. Here we go. Put more. Bury that. Okay, now I'm ready. I'm ready for. Let's sprinkle a bit of this too. Just commingle it. There's some herbs that can really help to bind malicious intent. We're using some of that. All right, let's get started, guys. Oh, I'm live somewhere else too? No, I don't know why that's open. I'm like, what? I'm live in two places? No, I'm not. I'm only live in one place. All right, before we start, I just wanted to share with you guys. I have a very, very brand spanking and dankin' new expedite. Someone had brought up to me how I have offered to clear away ancestral traumas, ancestral blockages, things like that. But I've never offered activation of ancestral inheritance. So we're offering that today. In limited numbers. If that's something that you would like, if that's something that you would like, it's in the pinned comment up above. So let's get started. Let's get started. What is today? The 28th?
28.
All right. Dylan Adams. Okay. Dylan Adams. Oh, oh, that made my eyeballs rock more. Probably should have done that. All right, Dylan, let us see. So, dum, dum, dum. Okay, here we go. Ooh, oh shit, bruh. Are you sure you want me to answer that question? Are you sure? Do you want to change your question? I can reshuffle. I can reshuffle. Do you want me to reshuffle? It's supposed to be like this. All right, here goes. Here goes. Card number 23, defend to the end the worthwhile. You are going to be very, very intensely challenged. Um, Not just challenged by circumstance. I think someone in your life is going to challenge you. I feel like they're going to kind of call you out. Um, so I will always only ever be honest in people's readings. Um, this is a feeling of you might become misaligned with what you're actually trying to do and learn for yourself. And it might be a case of someone bringing to your attention that maybe you've swung a little too much into the ego portion, which is not a hard thing to do. It's very easy for people to enter into a place of ego. So it could be that you've learned something that has tremendously impacted you and the way you see your life, and you're trying to share it to people who don't want to hear it. And that's going to create a lot of friction for you, a lot of friction within your life, like socially, um, just a lot of friction. And it's almost like it's to bring you back to center. It's to bring you back to the truth of what you're doing, which is teaching yourself, not trying to learn things, gather information to teach other people. Okay. And then you have card number 26, relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. So when we put these two cards together, it almost seems like there will be people who will challenge you because, again, you enter into a place of ego. And whenever we enter into a place of ego, um, other ego based beings will be brought to us to kind of recenter us. That's just kind of how it is. Um, you have to be very careful about existing in ego. The thing that I see the most that really, 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 really fucks people up. Okay. This is what I see the most where they have this, I don't know, maybe like they've watched too many of my videos or something. And they think that every single video and every single thing that I say applies to them. And suddenly they have this like concept of I'm so heavily protected, nothing's allowed to happen to me. Nothing will ever breach my field. I am powerful. Okay, well that's nice and dandy and everything. That's not a bad thing to think, to believe. Um, but the reality of it is anyone can be breached. Anyone. Some people are a lot harder to breach than others, but anyone can be breached. It might take a lot more effort if you have really come into your power, but you can still be breached. So when you start to enter into this mindset of like, I've learned so much, I do the work, and all of that lovely stuff that people say. Uh, it could happen where you get breached and you're trying to spread information to other people because this thing is now using you as a Trojan. It's using you to bridge the gap with people that they can't actually access. Um, that's a very real possibility. It's a very real possibility. It's not set in stone. The fact, oh, okay, I'm not saying this. I want to clarify that really quick. I'm not saying this. What I was saying is it's not set in stone. It's not it's a potential, it's not a guarantee. And Michael says he's not even listening to you. So we'll move on to the next card. Card number 39, free from judgment, free to love. So after you go through this, because it's going to get worse, it's going to get a lot worse. After you go through this and you get yourself recentered, I think it's going to take you a few months, quite a few months to get recentered. And the more you try and force the recentering, the worse it's going to be for you. This is something where your soul is allowing for this to happen, um, to kind of not just bring you to your knees, but to create enough submission to the will of your soul, no one else, only your soul, to create an opportunity for you to submit to your soul forehead to floor, not just kneeling in front of your soul. It has to be full submission, and this will tear you down. This will greatly tear you down. I can't remember for sure if you are someone who has commented on live streams that you've had struggles with substances. Doesn't make you less than anyone, but um, if you are, uh, expect that to be retriggered. If you have struggles with some sort of like coping, some of the coping mechanisms that you've chosen in the past have been very like self-destructive, be prepared for that to come back up. It doesn't mean you'll go through all of that all over again. I mean, the logic is that you've learned from the first time around. So you'll have to be very, very aware of the things that are triggering you, very aware of the way your thought processes are causing you to seek out old coping mechanisms. So, free from judgment, free to love. You have to free yourself from judging, condemning yourself, and you have to free yourself to love yourself, even, actually, no. You have to free yourself to love yourself, especially during those moments where you think you don't deserve to be loved, where you're recognizing old things are coming back, and those are things that um, caused a lot of pain to people you love. Okay. And again, I don't know if you had mentioned that before in a live stream, but there was a reference to old coping mechanisms coming back to haunt you. Those were the exact words: old coping mechanisms coming back to haunt you. All right. So, like I said, if you're willing to hear it, and you absolutely don't have to take it in and hear it, that's the choice you make. Um, if you're willing to hear it, this is really information that can halt the suffering that you're about to enter into and help you to just learn things. You're still going to go through a process, but the way you experience that process will be greatly um, mitigated if you heed whatever it is that this message is telling you. Okay. We have to steer clear of any type of victim mentality. Not accusing you, but just these are things your higher self is saying. We have to steer clear of victim mentality where we allow someone else's words to get so far into us that it changes the way we see ourselves. Now, when people say things to you like hurtful things, you have to just pause. Why are they saying this? Where is this coming from? Is this really true about me? Do I really do that? And if you don't know, you don't know. Then that means you have to really analyze your behaviors. Because I mean, some people will say things just to be hurtful. You know, assholery is very well and alive in the world. Assholery is a real thing. Um, how are you going to let it affect you? You know, I definitely feel like you can go through this with minimal amount of suffering. Pain is probably going to be involved because pain is the greatest teacher you'll ever have in this life. And we will absolutely teach you. I saw this meme Like, oh, I'm tired of people saying that pain teaches you. I'm ready to learn in a soft, gentle way. I'm ready to learn in a compassionate way with hugs and cuddles. Okay, well, if you would listen to your higher self, not you, Dylan, but I'm just saying, if y'all would listen to your higher selves, you wouldn't hurt as much as you do. We hurt because we ignore the guidance that we get. We like to believe, like, oh no, that's not true. Oh no, it won't happen to me. Oh, it absolutely fucking will if you say that to yourself. When you're being given this guidance from your soul, absolutely, you will suffer. Suffering is optional, pain is not. Suffering is absolutely optional. It's based on what we choose. Um, and we have the right to choose however we're going to learn the lesson. This is coming from someone who consistently chooses to learn things in the hardest way possible. Yes, we love it. No, we don't. I never know another option until after it's all said and done. Okay. So, Dylan, I'm not saying this as someone who's condemning you. I'm definitely saying this as someone who consistently chooses the worst option possible. Yeah, it does suck. He's very cut and dry. These people who channel Michael, and then he's like, "Hello, my brothers and sisters, or my children of the." Michael, don't talk like that, y'all. He's very cut and dry. Is that what you want to do? Are you sure? Okay, be ready. That's what he says. Be ready. And usually, when he says that kind of stuff to me, I'm like, "Fuck, I think I picked the wrong thing. I'm not sure." Um. All right, Simi, I'll have to email you regarding your expedites. All right. So Plum Ponds. Okay. Can you? You're welcome. Can you timestamp this for her? 27 minutes, 20 seconds. Hi, Plum. I'm going to go ahead and scan you. I'm not sure if you're here in the audience or not. So we're going to timestamp this. I'm going to scan you right now. Just breathe very deep and very slow. I'm asking your higher self if I have permission to take any corrective measures that are necessary. I saw on Facebook it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Here we go. Let me just find a song. We got some bishop breaks. All right. Breathe deep and slow. Your field was clear. Something breached and you removed it. I'm pretty sure you're aware of what breached and who was used as a Trojan to breach you. Um, hold on. You're clear. Okay. You're clear and you're okay. Your field is already healing itself. You're welcome. You're welcome. Your field is already healing itself. This had a lot to do with Reshik assistance. Um, so you just have to be very careful about what you allow yourself to be exposed to. This had a very elevated level of criticality. Okay. Um, I feel like this was successfully resolved on your own because you were so proactive with beginning, sensing it first, and initiating whatever your protocol was like immediately. For things like this, if you wait, um, it will become a major, major, major issue. And you're already aware of that. Um, she says, "What do you know? I can follow instructions." There you go. You got this. You absolutely got this. And you did it on your birthday. What's up? You did it on your birthday, which is badass. It's fucking badass. Good job. Seriously, good job. You did it. All right. Let's do this. Do this, do this, do this. Okay, Miss Melissa. Okay. Um, so let's go ahead and do your reading first. Da 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 dum 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 da 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 dum dum. She said that if she doesn't respond, just go ahead and do the reading. Let's pull out the cathars. Yes, 33 minutes, 22 seconds. All right, here we go. 33 minutes, 22 seconds. All right, Miss Melissa. Let's see what the Cathars have to tell us. If you guys don't know who or what the Cathars are and their history, you should definitely look it up. 87% at 6:55. It's a countdown to completion. It was just 33:44, right as I said that. All right, here we go. Oh, shit. Why are you naked in your chonies? Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Hmm. So, um, maybe we should put the cathars away. I don't, let me see. Hey, Daddy. Over there is the cathars one. I don't remember. It's a bigger box.
What is it called?
Cathars something something. It's one of the bigger boxes, I think. Unless, of course, I'm wrong. Do you see it? It should like have some golden stuff yes, there you go. The Cathar Tarot. Perfecti. Perfecti Patronum. Perfecti Patron. Okay. So let's see. Oh, here. Nine of Shields. This card generally warns of an unseen threat, either personally or in work. That's why I didn't want to do the Cathars. Okay. Girl, someone's going to try and fuck with you. But you're badass. So you can fuck with them too. So let's see. This card generally warns of an unseen threat, either personally or in work. You will need all your skill and experience to defend yourself. For this reason, the card sometimes suggests the need to suspend operations, to take a break, and reassess the situation. So, attack, reassessment, delay, adjournment, estrangement, frustration, stagnation, defensiveness. You're going to be dealing with something or someone that is just, girl, just grab them by the balls. Grab them by the balls. Everybody got balls. Everybody. You all have etheric balls. Grab them by the balls. World of truth. This next one. Hope is the true face of truth. The world of truth exited for the Cathars beyond the toils of this world, in a place far beyond the shadowy realm to which they had been exiled to live out their lives. But though it was a place of sorrows, the world of human existence was not a wholly dark place. Light existed in glimpses of the shining starry realm beyond, sometimes shone through the clouds that obscure the credent on his or her journey from seeing the path of truth. The ceremonies that attended each stage of the life journey offered hope and the possibility of passing beyond the veil of shadows into paradise. This represents a coming of hope for you in your journey through the wilderness of life. It shows the rising of hope and positive feelings on your personal horizon. It denotes a strong, idealistic approach to events that drive us through problems and shines its light into the darkest corners of the situation. So, someone wants to fuck with you. You're just going to be naked in the river, minding your business, and it's whatever mud they try and throw at you, it's just going to be washed away. Don't allow this to interrupt whatever it is you're working on. Don't allow this to affect the way you see yourself. Well, I don't even think it'll affect the way you see yourself. I feel like you're just at a point where you've entered into a place of unfuckwithable badassery, and you're just like, no, fuck you. That's what I feel. We just need more of that. More cowbell. More cowbell. Okay. And then you have, it looks like this is heading towards a tower moment, though. Let us see. This card indicates the difficulty of following a designated path that will bring deeper loyalties into question and may divide the path ahead. The equal pull of friendship and love versus the desire to commit to a relationship or a chosen way can lead to inner conflict and doubt. The seeker must strive for balance and equilibrium in all things at this point on their journey. Um, So, dangerous decisions, opposing forces, dispelling illusions, strength, championships. You have to just push through, okay? Your only loyalty should be to yourself. You don't need to be worried about loyalties to friends or lovers. If they're really down for you, they're going to understand they're putting you in a very difficult position. They wouldn't do that to you. You already know that too, though. So, yeah, just keep on, okay? Don't let anything stand in the way of you and your progress. Um, it just feels like there's going to be, if there isn't already, there's going to be an attempt to try and access you. The only reason something would try and access you in that way is to breach. Um, it feels as though this period is going to be a very challenging one for most people. I'm going to be really honest. There's a lot of things that are going on whenever solar storms um, occur. Whenever certain types of planetary alignment occurs, solar or lunar events, that causes energy to surge and just like blanket the entire surface of the earth. And typically those types of energies are used by higher ranking parasitic things to ride on, they piggyback on that towards the earth to access people. Don't let them access you. That's simple. You know, you don't have to be afraid, just don't let them access you. Don't let them um skew the way you think, the way you see the connections that you have. All right, so breathe very deep and very slow. Mm, okay, so breathe very deep and very slow. Archive. Whoever's trying to help, you should really stop. All right, so that was fun. That was very fun. All right, Miss Melissa, I hope that when you go to watch this, that you stay seated for a bit longer, okay? So, Tanaya, are you here? Do you mind making me a chai latte?
I'm gonna do that.
I already have a tea bag and a cup on the table. You just add hot water and then you add the creamer. Not too much creamer. Tanaya, are you here? Ooh, welcome to my dark side. Uh, Miss Melissa, our Kai is still there with you. Let's get the cards ready. Da, 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 da. Here we go. All right. All right. Everything that's happened to you recently, it's really something that's challenging you to see yourself in a different way. It's challenging you to go beyond what you think you're supposed to do, to really like I don't know, it's just changing you. It's totally changing you. It's something that's probably extremely difficult for you to go through, which is completely understandable. But it's also something that is growing you so beautifully. It's just a process. That growth is a process. So you have to hang in there. Card number 14, going beyond normal. Wait. With this diving for light, this means that your environment is going to begin to look very, very dark, very, very like bleak. You can even go so far as to say that it might feel hopeless. It doesn't mean it is. These are just feelings. Excuse me. These are just feelings, okay? They're feelings of loss because the you that existed while you were in that specific place in life, that's being done away with. You're definitely being encouraged to dive deeper into yourself. Okay. You're being encouraged to allow yourself to go really, really deep into your truth to figure out what it is you want to do, what it is you're supposed to do. So just hang in there. It's a process. It's definitely a process. So your next card, card number 14, going beyond normal. Um, there's so many layers of you that's being like separated. Um, with that, you have to allow yourself to exist in a different way that you're probably not accustomed to. Um, what was I going to do? There was, hold on, I'm sorry, there was a different message. Um, there was like communication going on. Are your ears ringing, Tanaya? I don't think it was communication for me, but I think it has to do with you. It totally threw me off track of what I was going to say. So, card number 14, going beyond normal. You're going to go above and beyond whatever it is you think, whatever it is that you think is going to happen. Um, allow yourself to play that out in your head. Play that out in your head before you commit to an actual decision. And it's time for you to recognize you are very divinely guided. You really, really are. um your higher self is talking to you. I don't It totally threw off my entire thought process. I'm very sorry. um I'm asking your higher self what it's saying. Like, what was it? Like, do you have a message that I can share? Let's see. Mm, you're holding too many things together. I don't know if some of the things that you're trying to hold together are things that are other people's, like problems or struggles. Um, you're probably going to need to let them take care of that on their own. It's a sense of not all of these buttons are yours. What is the function of a button? To hold separate pieces together. You're depleting your energy too much assisting people who they might not even need assistance. They might just prefer your assistance because um, you get things done. So why wouldn't they? If you're willing to and you're capable of getting things done, why wouldn't they? That's how some people are. It's not necessarily that they're bad people. That's just how some people are. So we have to be very aware of how we're using our energy. This energy is the very thing that you're going to be using to manifest new career opportunities, improved finances, all of that stuff. If you keep giving it away, there's not going to be any left for you, not enough to actually manifest the things that you need. Okay. So we're not waiting for someone to give us an opportunity. You're using that energy to create opportunities for yourself. It's in that desire to create that the opportunity is presented. And then you just have to put it into action. So I think with the stuff that I'm saying, I think it's really ringing a bell for you. And I feel that because, okay, sorry, your your last card, card number 6, shock of the new. 6 is the number of receiving. You're receiving something brand new. You're going to be entering into probably a completely different industry. And this is necessary so that you can really excel at what you do. Whatever you were doing before, it wasn't really utilizing your gifts. Oh, are you part of one of my workshops? I don't know who I don't know until the day of the workshop because I don't look at the list. Are you signed up for one of my workshops already? Because your higher self is talking about you're going to be learning something with me. So then that's what it is. That's what it is. Um, I went to go shuffle the deck. Excuse me. I have so much third eye drainage, throat chakra drainage. It's just ridiculous at this point. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So I went to go cut the deck to shuffle it for some reason. I don't know why, because I'm still in the reading, right? Well, these two cards were at the bottom. Card number 4, against the grain. Here you are under the surface of the water. I think it's at this point you need to begin realizing you don't need to continue to submerge yourself, to keep yourself hidden in the water. These fucking birds right here, these little chickadee motherfuckers right here, these sea rats. I'm getting aggressive. Let me calm down. Those seagulls, it always reminds me of Finding Nemo, where they're like, mine, 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 mine. Those represent quite a few individuals that are a part of your life right now. Now, I don't want to make any assumptions regarding who they are. I think you already know who they are. Where anytime you feel like you're ready to come up for air, you're done. Now you're gonna, stand and you don't have to fight against the current. There they are, waiting for a handout, waiting for you to do something for them, to take care of something, to all of that stuff. Everyone has people like that in their lives. Everyone, everyone, especially if you are an empath, especially if you are a Blu-ray, especially if you are a Piscean, because we have a tendency, those types of people, they have a tendency to overgive consistently with absolutely no recourse for improper behaviors. We have a tendency to just let people get away with things, and they're going to keep taking advantage. Okay, I'm not saying you're a pushover, because you don't read as a pushover. You definitely don't read as a pushover, but there are certain people who have been getting away with a lot of bullshit, and your higher self wants you to stop that already. So with seagulls, the moment you focus on them, they get nervous. The moment your focus shifts and is directed at them, they get nervous. They get all like, oh my God, should I fly away? What's about to happen? Yeah, you'll know these people. The moment you focus and point out something, they're gonna get defensive. They're gonna, oh, why are you like that? I'm just asking for help. You know what that is. Card number 34, in the world, not of the world. This is you and your rise. Look at that. Look at that. Not only are the seagulls gone, you're over here looking fabulous AF. Pearls of wisdom strung onto your personal power, which is represented by your hair. Look at all those fish swimming you by, and you have no care in the world. You're standing in your greatness. Get to that point. It's coming. That's why everything in your life is going the way it is right now. And I don't know what's going on, but that's the very reason why everything in your life is going the way it is. Um, I found that for people like you and I, in order for us to reach that next level of ascension, that next level of awareness, of consciousness, we have to be stripped of everything first. Because until we are, we refuse to see the roles that certain people play in our lives, which is to deplete us. We refuse to do anything about it. We refuse to acknowledge it. We refuse to hold enough for us to manifest a more comfortable, much better existence. And that's a process that you're in. You have to learn this in the most difficult way possible, simply because you're ready to learn at the highest level possible. Increase in difficulty usually involves increase or results in increase of potential. Okay. So don't be scared. It's definitely going to challenge you. It's definitely going to cause you to reassess quite a few people in your life. I feel like you're going to be starting your own business. I feel like when you start your own business, the people who need you to stay in a very depleted place within yourself, they're not going to be supportive of this. First off, they're incapable of understanding. They don't have it within them to understand the changes you are implementing in your life. Secondly, these changes are empowering you, and it makes it a lot harder to manipulate you. So they're not going to like that either. That's okay. They can be who they are, because you're going to be who you are. And if they don't like it, they don't like it. And if they don't like it enough that they can't be around it, then they shouldn't. And that's that. But you're going to continue to grow. You're going to get through this period. I feel like you're going to experience um, like quite a bit of financial stability by September. It might get a little bit rocky in the next month or two, just because it's an adjustment. There's a lot of insecurity that comes up. When you're going through a major life shift like this, it creates so much insecurity because you've never existed in that way before. It becomes this question of, am I doing the right thing? Am I making the wrong decision? Like, am I taking unnecessary risks? All of those types of questions, they're valid questions. But just know you're going to get through this. And by September, you're probably going to have quite a bit of financial stability, quite a bit. Not because someone offered you something, but because you created the opportunity and you worked your ass off to achieve it. You got this. You definitely got this. It's not going to be just given to you, which I don't think you're waiting for someone to give this to you. I think you're waiting to just hear that you're going to have to fight for this, because you don't want to fight. You don't want to be that person that's difficult and, making things harder for other people. And you don't want to be someone that others that you love, you don't want them to think you're weird. And, you know, what if you need to experience that to become the first millionaire in your family? What if breaking free from that mindset, from the shackles of the obligation to stay within the confines of what the family deems okay, what if that's what creates your stability? So, I mean, I'm not saying be different for the sake of like, I need to be different because I don't have value if I'm not. I'm saying if you feel different, that's because you're not supposed to be the same. You're not supposed to be the same person, and you're not supposed to be the same as the people in your family. Yeah, every family has at least one person, sometimes several in the family, who are the way showers for the rest of the family. They're the ones who begin as black sheep. They're the ones who are ostracized, who everyone thinks is so fucking weird. But then after a certain point, they begin to understand, they begin to grasp how far ahead you are. And then they begin to follow after. And I think that's your position in your family. Not to, not to make it seem like I'm speaking badly about your family, but that's just your position. That's my position. And I have very successful family members. They're very successful. They're very stable within their own lives, have a lot of things going for them. So it's really, it's not like a competition or comparison or anything like that. It's just your role in your family. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's, it's very similar to how I experience familial connections too. Everyone's like, "What are you talking about? She's fucking being weird again." And stop asking me questions then. Granted, they asked me about a movie. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. You brought it up. All right, the River Soul, are you here? Mm, mhm. Like a river, like a river. Hush your fuss, baby, stand and deliver. Hush your fuss, baby, stand and deliver. Holding hands, does that make me a sinner? Like a river. Hello. Hello. Okay, let's go ahead and scan your babes. Um, hey guys, just so you know, I'm going to be closing that link. So if you wanted something, ooh, I'm closing it right now. I'm sorry. I'll try and go live sometime during the week. Um, but I'm told to hurry up and close it. I don't know what the fuck that means, but I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna definitely listen. Link is closed. Ooh. Okay. You're welcome. River Soul. Let's find uh hmm. Okay. Breathe very deep and very slow. When did this start? When did the weird feelings start? I have all of them. I'll explain to you why. Not on the live. Hold on. 1 second. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do the other part, okay? I'm sorry, um I just had to talk to someone really quick. Sorry about that. All right, so breathe very deep and very slow. Look at all these walls are built. Baby, they're tumbling down. Didn't even put up a fight. Didn't even make a sound. I just need to find a song. Hold on. The energies of today are freaking intense. Okay. How do you feel? Been not in the mood last couple of hours. Yo, for real. Durango Botanicals. Go ahead and put in Emmy Evolving. That reminds me, I need some more today. Yeah, no, it's It's been a very intense day in regards to energy. Mm. Mm. I want some. Mm-mm. 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 Mm. I'm in a good mood now. That stuff's so good. Mm. It just like makes you chill. Not like medicated chill, but just I'm not irritated now. Chill. It's just good stuff. And I've had a lot of different brands. That's the only one that does this for me. That's the only one that does this to this level. So, River Soul, do you have any discomfort at all? Da, 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 da. I think he's having some sort of like promotional thing. I want to say so. I don't know if it's still going on, but they give you samples. Definitely, you should check. Yeah, just like you're having a chill day type of chill. Neck and shoulders. Just dispersing some of that energy. There was a lot of like tensing up in the neck and shoulders area, especially like in between the shoulder blades. How does your low back feel now? Good. You might get some vibrations like feeling of buzzing, vibrating down all your extremities, especially like your thighs, the fronts of your thigh, and then the inner thighs, all the way down to the knees. So there were adjustments made to your shield. These adjustments are necessary because of um, because of certain things that were found. And with that, the what? Is your hand vibrating right now? Is there like a pressure? Like it feels like there's a weight in your hand? Not a super heavy weight, but like a noticeable one. Hold on. I'll show you what it looks like. Baby, can't you see I'm falling? A guy like you should wear a warning. It's dangerous falling. Very similar to that. I'm sure you know what that is. Uh, good shit. I'm just saying that's some good shit. All right. So, get familiar with that energy. You're going to be harnessing it soon. Okay. Da 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 da. All right. Thank you, River Soul. Okay. Sorry, I was like, what the heck? Moon Rock 777. Are you here? You're welcome. Dum, too high, can't go down. It's in my head going round and round. Too high. Let's see. Let's see what the cards say. I don't feel so irritated anymore. I love Durango Botanicals for real. For real, for real. Oh, so if you guys go to durangobotanicals.com, can you put the link for my, oh, hold on. He doesn't know the link. Hold on, let me find it. It's in the description. Description. Mm-hmm. Here it is. There. You go to that link. I am an affiliate. All the affiliate earnings that are gotten from this, they go directly to support my brother. It goes into his account directly. uh, Yep. And then, if you purchase, if you're able to purchase, I believe he offers free shipping. And if you use that code or that link, if you go to their regular website, if you put in Emmy Evolving, I think he gives you something like 15 or 20% off plus free shipping. He's amazing too. He's amazing. Um, all right. Moonrock. So you're existing in the middle of desert and marine life. You're going back and forth between the two. It's okay for you to exist centered in the middle of it. It's okay for you to experience periods of like a dryness and periods of excess energy. This is a part of the process that you go through to expand your awareness. Okay. Card number 4, West, completion. You're in a process right now, and as you alternate between, extra juicy, extra dry, you're going to be collecting pieces. These are pieces of you, fragments of your consciousness that are returning back home to you. That's why you keep alternating left and right, left and right. And it's okay, that is a normal part of your process. With that, it's probably going to escalate within the next few weeks. I don't know if people will be involved in that escalation or if it's just something that you're going to feel, um, like changes in the way you see things, questioning a lot more, um, just like a very intense, uh, almost like an existential type of crisis type feeling. I don't know if that makes sense. Where it's like, why am I even here? And I don't feel like it's a why am I here? You're going to harm yourself. It's like a seeking a very, very deep, deep answers. It's already happening. It's going to escalate. It's definitely going to escalate. With the more questions you ask, that is a signal that you are seeking more depth. Okay. If you ask one question, that's one thing. If now you find yourself like wondering all day long, like, what is the purpose of this? What is the purpose of that? Why does that person act that way? Why am I thinking this? Why this? Why? You're like digging deeper and deeper into yourself and your truth. That's a part of your process. It's a normal part of your process. The energies that are going around right now, they're initiating this type of deepened learning for so many people, so many. Hang in there. You might get to a point where like, am I going crazy? What the hell is this? This is not normal. You know, a lot of people who go through this level of growth, they feel that way. But of course, if you feel like you're in danger of harming yourself or harming someone else, talk to a mental health provider, see if you can get some assistance in that way. Um, I don't feel like you'll need it, but it's not about, hey, don't do this, don't do that. It's about, hey, these are some potential experiences you might have. There is professional help if it's too much for you. Um, I believe in your ability to overcome it, but sometimes we need a little bit of assistance in real life, not just online. And there's nothing weak about reaching out for help. Nothing at all. Nothing weak about it. Or, if you have friends that you can vent to, where you feel safe sharing your thoughts and your processes, that would also work. Um, but sometimes it's a lot easier to just tell a complete stranger what's going on rather than, telling someone who's in your life and now you don't know if, oh my God, I don't know if they're going to think I'm weird forever. That's hard. That's hard. That's why a lot of people don't share with the people in their lives what's actually going on. So just know you can handle this. You'll get through it. But it is going to get intense. Okay. The energies are making all the processes for everyone a little bit extra. Now's a good time for that CBD. No joke. Now is a really good time to begin supplementing with things that help you to remain centered, things that help you to kind of just slow down just a little bit, just pause instead of just reaction, 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 things like that. Okay. Um, yeah, like I said, I've tried so many different CBD brands. Um, this one is just so different. And if you guys have known me for a while, you've known that I used to offer some CBD on my website and I took it down. That one was okay. Um, it was all right. That was my first try with CBD. And then I tried a few other brands and, they were good too. It's fine. But none that I've actually like, hey, this is good shit. Yeah. So that's seriously good shit. If you don't already have it, it's seriously good shit. And I've grown to really love the taste. I have the full spectrum, broad spectrum. Wait, I think I finished my full spectrum. I did because this is like super full. Well, it's a lot more full than the other one because I could have sworn I was down here. Well, I finished the other one. I have multiple bottles. That's how good it is. I keep one in my freaking purse. Yup. Okay. Oh my god. Um, Judy R66.
Wait, she also got a
Oh wait, what?
activation.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a different? Hold on. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Thanks for letting us know, Moonrock. Here we go. What was it again? I got it. I got you. I got you. Hello, Hinano. Wrong ear. That felt so weird. Felt almost like a dry, wet willy. Yeah. Almost felt like a dry, wet willy. I don't know. That sounds gross. Felt gross. Okay. Let's see. Let's find a song. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Okay. Eat my dinner in my bathtub, then I go to sex clubs. Getting it on. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel? Full spectrum is a doozy. No, I'm highly reactive to THC. Full spectrum has small amounts of THC in it, and it did me real good. It did. It did. Usually, if I'm exposed to THC, I get very violent. It's not a good look.
I had watched something on TikTok.
Uh huh.
He said, "Oh, I ate this weak ass edible." And he's gonna go snow plowing, and all of a sudden he's mowing the snow.
Uh, you feel something on the right side of your head. Let's see. Hmm. So, have you recently done a mentor activation? Like, did you do that exercise on your own? It looks like your mentor, but um, it looks weird. Usually, mentors won't take any shape. This one, it looks like a cross between like what are those called? A gargoyle and a dragon. But it's not showing any aggression towards me. Um, as a matter of fact, it looks and feels kind of friendly. I know that sounds weird, right? Like gargoyle and dragon. You would think that that's something bad, but no. I think it's your mentor. Oh, oh, oh. Um, because you've been having a lot of like a lot of questions and thoughts and yeah, no, they're right here. Like literally. And they're like leaning against you. And it kind of like nuzzles your so this is you and it's like and it's just looking at me. Um I think because you've been going through the things that you've been going through, without me knowing what it is, it's perfectly fine. Whatever it is you're going through, it's like you're asking for more guidance. You're definitely asking for more guidance. You're wanting it. You're wanting protection, and I assume that's why the higher self, the mentor presents itself like that, where it's like, I'm formidable. I don't feel formidable. I don't feel a sense of formidable. I'm just like, oh, you're a cute hybridized something, aren't you? I don't know though. I'm wondering if maybe if it's something that your higher self deems malicious, it don't look so cute no more. I think it's just presenting itself that way to me. It doesn't have any kind of parasitic feel. Immediately I was like, oh, that's the mentor. So there you go. You have a badass for a mentor. Total badassery. Okay. Have you guys ever heard of Pudgy Woke? Pudgy Woke. Awa awa. Pudgy Woke. Hey Pudgy. How's your day? Awa awa. Yeah, look him up. He's my boo. You guys need to look up Pudgy Woke. I will show you. Hold on. Okay, okay. Wait, no, wait, what? Oh my God, what? No, stop. Oh shit. It's gonna get me a copyright strike. Let me just put it back on my earbuds. I don't want to watch the live. You all just need to see Pudgy Woke. All right, here. Pudgy Woke. He's my boo. He's my boo. Okay.
Yo, it's been a minute, Pudgy. Let them know what we've been up to.
Ow, ow, ow.
Basically,
That's all he does. Like he attacks his owner. Pudgy Woke. That's his name. Pudgy. Pudgy Woke. I just had to share that with you guys. Hold on. I tangled my whole thing. Pudgy Woke. Owa, owa. My kids know about Pudgy. Yeah, I don't know. I think someone took him to the pet cemetery. I think they found him at the pet cemetery. He just, like, he does that to everybody. Owa, owa. I'm like, what is that? Is he like alive still? Judy R66. Are you here? Judy? I had a dog like that too. He was kind of old. He was a Chihuahua, uh, Jaja, and he tried to kill everybody. He wasn't even joking. It wasn't even an awa awa. Like he would not make any sounds until he was close enough to maul you. And he wasn't just going for like faking it, trying to like scare you. He was trying to injure you. That was his goal. He wouldn't growl or anything until you were close enough. He would like and you would think, "Oh my god, he's so cute. Is he scared?" No, he's charging up. He's about to go Super Saiyan Chujaja. And yeah, he's gone already. Um, Judy R, are you here? Judy R. Okay, let's come back to her because that one is okay. All right. Is Smarty Girl. Okay.
She's here.
Okay. No, 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 I'm looking at this. Okay. So let's wait. So let's go ahead and scan you. Let me just get that awa awa out of my head. A few weeks ago, I went on a Pudgy Woke binge with my littlest one. And he's totally like, "Mommy, can we watch more awa awas?" I'm like, "You mean Pudgy?" You know, yeah. Okay, let me just get a song. Daddy, can you close the window? Mm-mm-mm. All right. Um, what happened? Breathe very deep and slow. All right. Okay. So, with the things that I'm seeing, there are several things going on. There's a lot of fracturing within the energetic pathways. There's chakra full on blowout. It looks like some of these things have existed for quite some time already. Um, so, with the blowouts that are occurring, the energetic blowouts, um, It's actually affecting your nerve endings. It's almost like neuropathy, but on an energetic level. I don't know if this is something that will show up on like medical diagnostics yet. So if it doesn't show up yet, that means you absolutely still have the ability to work on it before it becomes an actual physiological condition. So we want to do that. We want to work on it before it becomes a physiological condition. You have pretty severe energetic injuries. Um, so with the ringing in the ears, the numbness, it comes and goes. That's when you surge energy. You are feeling when you are accreting frequency. This frequency is a lot higher than your resting frequency, where you're anchored at, the dimension you're anchored at. So you're going to feel it. It can definitely affect like your moods, your thought process. If you've been feeling a lot spacier lately, has to do with that. It's pulling you astral. You and your son are very closely tied. So as he surges energy, it hits you. It doesn't. Let me rephrase that. He's not trying to harm you. This is not something he's doing. So he naturally will accrete frequency, and with that, um, you pull it in because you're his guardian. You're literally his energetic spiritual guardian. Okay. So yeah, it's definitely affecting you. You're gonna need to do quite a bit of work to. Oh wait, does she have a mentorship?
I don't think so.
Do you have a mentorship?
Yeah.
Because Michael's like, it will all be resolved during the
Yes.
mentorship. She does? Oh. Oh, well, there you go. During the mentorship, you're going to learn. I'm going to correct all, because I was going to say, girl, I think you should just go for the mentorship because there's a lot of stuff that needs to be corrected. Oh, you already did that. Ah, I like that efficiency. Um, Michael says it'll be all fixed in the mentorship. I didn't realize you have one. So yeah, no, with that, that's perfect because not only will I be correcting all of those findings, I'll also be teaching you how to maintain it, like the energy work that you need to do to maintain the corrections that I do. So yeah, honestly, it looks like years worth, quite a few years worth. Have you been in a relationship for about 12, 15 years? Around there? 13, 14, 13 and a half. I think that would be the midway point. Between 12 and 13, 12 and 15 years. Um, yeah, it's a while. Is that how long you've been in the relationship? And to answer your question, it is connected. It is connected to, um, mm, you know, I think you know, it's connected to that. Um, I don't know if it's intentional. I don't think it's intentional, like at all. I don't think they have enough awareness to do this intentionally. You know, she said, "Call him a demon." Well, okay. Um, oh, we can go ahead and do that descriptor. Um, DWS. That it comes from the DW. Don't ask me what that is. He's he literally says that to you. Um, does he? Oh, that looked like. Oh my god. That look. What was that? What was his name? Dopey. What one of the seven dwarfs? The one that with the soggy hat was his name Dopey? Oh my god, he says that in front of your son. You realize in the state of California that is considered categorically a terrorist threat and that can be called in for 911. In the state of California, if I were to say that to you, I want you dead. Um, that's a 5150 call. At the very least, that's a 5150 3-day hold. Um, more realistically, that's a terrorist threat. That is a terrorist threat. I don't know. I don't know what your circumstance is, but that's highly illegal to say that kind of shit. Um, Okay. So, yeah, it comes from that. Let me go ahead and mark this. I did the photosonic that you chose, okay? So, I just infused more energy. Let me just mark this. I just infused more energy than what's in that to kind of help support your system. Judy, are you here? Um, all right, Universal D. Da, 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 da. Universal D. Yes, it will. It will affect Eric. So long as he's in that environment, it will affect him. Let me see. That is you. Okay, let's see. I think what you need is a little bit of E40. That's what we're going to do. Okay, Universal D. Here we go. All right. All right. How do you feel? Oh, absolutely. Hence the reason I'm not a teacher. I'm a facilitator. All seriousness, the whole process of learning, spiritual learning, it's a process of remembering. I'm a trigger. All I do is trigger the remembrance process. Oh, we feel good. You split into two, eh? All right. So, Universal D, are you feeling any discomfort at the base of your skull, like tightness? Mm. You feel a bang bang? What's he mean, bang bang? Like shots fired?
No, like bang, bang, bang.
um, I'm confused.
Just like saying gang, gang, bang,
Like is that like slang for
bang. Come on.
all seriousness, is that like slang? What rag? You're on your period? You do rag? What are you talking about? um, put it in layman's terms. Like, what do you mean? I'm confused. Oh, pain on my the pain. Okay. Okay, good. Um, so you're direct. Okay. Um, is it painful? I look naked because this is supposed to be like this, not weird stuff. There you go. There you go. There you go. So maybe there. All right. So now I look really naked. Shit. Um. So does it hurt? You're about to get a surge of energy up your spine. Okay. Just breathe through it. He hoo. He hoo. Just like that. He hoo. All right. It's a slight throbbing. Okay. It might increase. It might feel like a mild headache. I see. He said, "Wow." Well, you wanted Melchizedek. That's what happens when you mess with Melchizedek. Yeah. Yeah. You're gonna get a second and third wave of this, increasing with each wave. Um, make sure make sure you stay seated. And it might be a good idea to be in a like semi-reclined position. Okay, you'll be fine. Monica Rose, are you here? Monica Rose. Excuse me. Hmm? Calling Monica Rose. Calling Monica Rose. She's here. Hush your fuss, baby, stand and deliver. Have I ever done Lil Wheezy for you, Monica? I think we're going to follow up some of that E40 with some Lil Wheezy. You're welcome, Universal D. Here comes Wheezy. What should we do? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Breathe deep and slow. Make sure you don't wheeze. Young money. Okay. Have you been feeling weird lately? Like weird in your own house? You know it's about to go down if motherfuckers start stretching. You know what I'm saying? It's about to go the fuck down right now. Girl, something's watching you in your house. I don't like that shit. Whatever it is, it's about to go the fuck down. Something is legit watching you in your house. Um, hold on. Are you in? Are you up north already? You're not. You're not still in SJ, right? Huh?
think so.
She's up north, right?
Mm,
You're still in.
that's true.
Okay. Um. So the address. Okay. The address is. I'm getting all riled the fuck up. Hold on. Let me just. The address on this transaction, is that your current address? Is that where you're physically at? It is, right? Daddy, that address,
Mm.
is that near like what is that big ass park? Lake Cunningham or
Yeah,
something like
that's
that?
right.
Um are you near Lake Cunningham? That's your old house? This new place you're at, it's not near Lake Cunningham, is it? How far is Lake Cunningham from Evergreen? Is that still in the same area?
Kind of. It's more to the right, I guess. If you're on that side.
You're should by Capital Flea Market. Okay. I think I'm picking up on Paula. Girl, what I was trying to figure out was if you are very close to um, Native American territory. Capital Flea Market. Girl, this is some Native American stuff. Girl, I don't fuck with native shit, yo. Their stuff is potent juju. Um, the only time I interfere with any kind of native stuff is if children are being harmed or like a life, very serious life circumstance. That's the only time I'm allowed to step in. You need to start offering things to the land. You need to start planting all kind of stuff. Like you can plant it in pots and leave it outside. Um, Girl, it's they're drawn to your energy. They can't tell if you are there to harm or to assist. Your presence, because your energy booms now. It booms like an 808. Figures like a circle. No. Anyways, it woke them up. You woke them up. So sometimes what natives can possibly do is to protect the land, certain types of energies, once it's a certain reaches a certain level, it will trigger like a defensive response. Um, you woke up a land protector thing. It's kind of like a golem. It's a protector. It's watching you. Makes sense. I gave them an offering of, oh, that's nice. That's really, really nice. Find out which tribes live in that area. Um, because I know the Ohlone area all the way. That has a ton. that has a tendency to have some really intense, like malicious Native American energies to it. With every type of energy, there's a benign and a malicious, but you need to offer more stuff. Um, I don't know. I kind of feel like I should offer something to the land. Um, but I don't know if you should buy stuff because that might be seen as disrespectful. I don't know why I feel that way. It might be seen as disrespectful. But then also um if you take flora or like rocks and stuff from other locations, they might find that disrespectful too. Hold on, let me just look. Mhm, mhm. Let's see. Um, okay. Um, this is all like legal stuff. Um, let's see. Um, let's see. Earth prayer. I don't know. I don't know. I think what you should do is get like a miniature fruit bearing tree. You can get like a small citrus one. I've seen them really small. Like it doesn't grow very large. It's a miniature one. Find a miniature one, and you can maybe keep it right outside your door. If you have a balcony, keep it on the balcony. Um, it is watching you though, very closely, very, very closely. It's waiting for you to show that you're there for malicious intent. You have kids, right? Do you remember if she has kids?
Yeah.
Okay. It's very important, very, very important that you do this because it'll go for your kids before it goes for you. Like, all seriousness, it will terrorize your kids before it terrorizes you. Because the whole point is to traumatize you enough to make you leave. And I mean, you know, aw. I think you're both already being guided as to how to show that you don't have any malicious intent or any of that. It's just your power is so it's so potent and it's so recognizable by beings that are sensitive to energy. Um, so this is totally a Filipino thing. It's like you need an anting anting. Anting anting. Okay. So you can get like a little I don't know if your kids will want to wear this though. You can get um like a little cloth tea bag thingy. Um and you just put like a slice of ginger in there and then, tie it. It could be really small and then you just kind of safety pin it to your child while they're at home until this is resolved. I think you can resolve this though. I really feel like you can resolve this because um your youngest is not like other children. Um your youngest does not feel like a regular child, huh? That's a Filipino word. Anting anting. It's a Filipino word. It's like a little talisman. Um so I don't know. Uh your youngest was a shaman. Oh, he sees stuff. There you go. Um he was a shaman. The life right before this, he was a shaman. He took a little bit of a break, but he was a very well respected shaman. Very well respected. He's instructing you on how to make peace with the land. So listen to him. Plant stuff. Plant stuff. He could probably control it. I wouldn't be surprised. He could probably control it. Um, I see that. Yeah, no. How old is he? He still have his front teeth? If he still has his front teeth, he still has the memories from that life. He might not share it with you, but he probably, yeah. See, he's nearing the end of that phase. So he'll be able to tap into that as long as he still has his front teeth. He'll be able to tap into that. Something about the front teeth. I don't know what it is, but the moment that falls out, they just want to be like all the other kids, and all that magical stuff kind of just gets pushed to the side. Listen to him. I don't know if you want to encourage him to live more in that way. Um, but listen to him. He can definitely resolve this, okay? Hold on. What is it? Oh my god, ancestral wound clearing. Do you know why you got this? Oh my god. I totally. So that's what it is. You were just drawn to it. You just felt like you needed it. You felt like your family repeats history. Um, so aside from your biological family, um, you were part of a family that, and this is what I'm being told, did quite a bit. Did quite a bit. Doesn't make you an evil person. The time that you lived in was a brutal one. Um, yeah, I've 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 discovered a new name for one of my remembered past lives. Is not good, girl. Is not good, but I'm still a good person in this life. Okay, so just keep that in mind. The ancestral wound clearing, it ties from this family, current family, to previous life family as well. You did quite a bit of stuff with conquistadors. You know what conquistadors are? They my motherfucking ancestors. Yeah, yeah. Mhm. Mhm. So, conquistadors here. Okay. A conqueror, especially one of the Spanish conquerors of Mexico and Peru in the 16th century. They were the knights, soldiers, and explorers of the Spanish and the Portuguese empires. During the Age of Discovery, conquistadors sailed beyond Europe to the Americas, Oceania, Africa, and Asia, conquering territory and opening trade routes. Yeah. So, you and Paula. Both of you conquistadors. I'm pretty sure I was part of that too. So maybe we are family in some way. I'm just saying. Okay. So, um, okay. So, let me see. um, oh shit, girl. Do you know the meaning of your last name? Ties into lupus. Wolf. Ooh. Yeah. You might want to look into that. It ties into a lot of the history. Um, you know, you're good. You're good. Don't worry, you're good. In this life, you're good. You just have to rein in your power a little bit. You have to pull it in and use it. in an intentional way. You can't just let it like keep uh, oozing out of you. That's kind of what the problem is. It's oozing out of you. And so, whatever things are in the area are like, oh my God, he's a conquistador. Like, no, 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 not in this life. In this life, I'm just a civilian. Yeah. And maybe you need to have conversations with this thing like on your balcony. No, 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 no. I'm not a conquistador in this life. Yeah, you do need to control it. You do need to learn to control it, how to not allow it to be so out there, out there. So toss some of it to Paula. I'm joking. It'll go for Paula. Don't, don't. How far are you from Paula? How far are you guys away from each other? And Paula's gonna kick your ass if you do that, and she starts being bothered. Don't do that. 5 minutes. Don't give it to Paula. Right now, um, you are the one that is surging the energy. There's like, so I'm assuming Paula is the power pack and you are the navigator. For twin pairs, one is a power pack and the other is a navigator. One has brute power, the other one knows how to control it. So you're going to need to learn how to control this, or it's going to all go to Paula, like all seriousness. Um, it feels like this has just started to. No, why? Why are you playing right now? See, what's a goon to a goblin? Nothing, nothing. You ain't scaring nothing. No, stop, stop, stop. Stop playing. That's what the word said. Okay. It says, okay, you're a goon, but what's a goon to a goblin? Nothing, nothing. You ain't scaring nothing. They ain't scaring you, girl. You got this. They ain't scaring you. Yeah, no, they're not scaring you. You know? Oh, you see orbs around your house? Girl, you just fucking shit up, aren't you? So you're bringing the fairies to your house too? Are you inviting everyone to the house? Shit. So you're inviting the fairies, you've invited the golems. What else you gonna invite next? Like you see orbs? You need to rein in your energy. You do. You need to rein in the energy and you need to begin cloaking yourself. Nothing needs to know where you're at, especially when we're entering a phase, a part of what? What the hell is that? Some woman started talking. Check your phone for more notifications. Okay, I'm just weirded out now. Girl, you're messing up my electronics too. Okay. So here's the thing, you do need to go through all the old lessons and try and get very familiar with cloaking, with, well, no, you shouldn't do any like aggressive posturing, because the last thing you want to do is trigger whatever the native thing is. Okay? Because if you do, that's going to be one hell of a fucking fight. Girl, I don't know if I can help you with that. That's going to start a shit storm, a total shit storm. And even if you move out, it's going to be a shit storm for everyone that lives there. We don't want none of that. We don't. We don't. So cloaking, I think cloaking is the most important one. And then making offerings to the land, making sure that, you're really showing the land that you appreciate, you're grateful, you have respect for the sanctity of life. I mean, you don't have to become a vegetarian, but just, stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. So I'm sorry, that was a lot of information that came up. Thank you, Monica. Judy, are you here? You're welcome. Is Judy here?
I haven't seen him there yet.
All right, so let's go ahead and timestamp this. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Um, I was supposed to ask something. Oh, um, Bish, should Monica plant plants out? Should Monica use plants as an offering? Yes. Should Monica? Do you feel okay? Um, how do you feel right now, Monica? I just sealed your entire house. Do they have the crystal infuser?
I think so.
You have a crystal infuser, right? I don't know if my thing is frozen. Did she answer?
Judy?
No, Monica.
No.
And Judy didn't answer either, right? All right, so I'm gonna just move forward. There's um, something concerning outside more than the native thing. Okay, make sure you seal your home. Make sure you continue to seal your home daily. All right, so going over to Judy. All right. So Judy is 2 hours, 18 minutes, and 5 seconds. Hi, Judy. So let us see. Um, that's very intense. That's very, very intense. Let me pull cards for that. It's a very intense situation that you're experiencing. Let's see. Okay. So, Judy, card number 12, every journey begins with a single step. To me, this is answering your question. Things are being done during astral travel. You probably were, in fact, astral traveling the night that this happened. And you have to make sure that you are in control if you're going to astral travel. Um, it might be a good idea for you to have protective stones while you sleep. Um, I don't know. I don't know what stones do that. I think the best thing to do is to refer you to my crystal person. If you want their information, email, and I'll figure out a way to connect the two of you. But you definitely need, if you can't control you going astral while you sleep, you need something that will protect you while you're traveling. Um, it's it's more than pyrite though. She needs more than pyrite. Pyrite paired with selenite is amazing. It can create a buffer zone, but for the person who's wearing it. But the thing is, I'm so glad you guys can't see that. But the thing is, when you detach from the body during astral travel, that no longer helps. Um, yeah, you, Judy, you need something very protective. And again, if you want the information, I'll go ahead and contact my crystal person. Card number 36, listening for truth. I feel like something is luring you into astral travel with maybe a promise of some sort of information revealed to you. Do not, do not, don't trust any of the information you get from the astral. All of these people talking about, oh, I'm downloading things from the astral. I'm getting light codes from the astral. Oh, my spirit guides are meeting me on the astral plane is fourth dimension. That is where parasitic things exist. I don't know that you were intentionally trying to go astral though. Um, I think it's more of like it's just something that happened. Um, that's why I feel like you should be wearing some sort of like, I don't know, maybe bracelet or at least have the crystal beside the bed. Um, I can't think right now. I don't. I definitely feel like you were attacked while you were astral. Card number 42, the word wants to be written. Um, hold on. What marks were left? Okay, this is going to sound scary. Um, it would be stupid of me to say I don't want you to be scared because if I heard this, I would be scared too. So, wow, 844, 222, and it was 33 when I looked at it. Judy, I would not be surprised if this continues. I would not be surprised if you begin to have like actual words scratched into your skin. The word wants to be written. This needs to be halted. Um, you need something. You need something. Gosh. I'm trying to think of what would be best. I want you to consider. I don't know if a session would help though, because unless it's latched onto you, there's not much I'll be able to do. So I know you're not here. See, look, I cut the deck. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. It's swirling around you. Has you in a tube. Has you in a tube. It's like a holding tank. It's trying to put you in a holding tank. I think the better thing to suggest would be an Emmie elixir, a custom smudge, and a luminous ceremony, like the large candle jar, not the individual ones, not the mini ones, but a large candle jar. Um, well, not even a large candle. I think like I do half pint and a pint. I don't know. I don't know what's on my website. Do we do half pints? Luminous ceremony?
Yeah,
We do?
I think so.
I don't know. Do we?
Yeah.
One of those. It's under luminous ceremony. Um, if you select that along with the elixir, so the elixir, it comes in a roller ball, and then you would just roll the oil on you before you go to bed, hoping that will help because then I could charge the oil with certain types of protective code. Um, and these are suggestions. I can't really guarantee that it will work. That's what you're experiencing is very, very elevated, very, very elevated. Um, and then I don't know that you should burn the candle at night while you sleep. The thing with that, I'll show you how the candle burns. When I make candles for protection, for um, magical use, where it's like to defend your space and all of that, it don't burn like a regular candle. Like, okay, this is, yeah, that's smudge. I'm undoing something for someone. That's smudge. Why the hell is it burning like that? Like it should not burn like that. So you can't leave it unattended. Um, I feel like you should burn it before you go to bed. Um, or maybe a smudge thing. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to determine because you're not here right now. Um, man. So you can try a custom smudge. You can try the luminous ceremony. I would definitely recommend the elixir. And if you really want to do the do, I guess I can suggest a custom revocation. Um, I don't know what to suggest. And it might be that there's a lot of, because I feel a lot of frequency being directed at me. I'm wondering if it's what's attempting to do things while you're astral. Ew. Bish, am I feeling very foggy because of whatever's affecting her? Yes. Should she have a custom revocation? Yes. Is this a principality? Yes. Shit. Oh, shit. Um, yeah, this is not good. Um, I'm very foggy right now. I'm going to be very honest. I'm being made to feel very foggy. I can't quite think straight. It's a lot of like confusion type of frequency, like burst, 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 and I get distracted easily. This is something that I've dealt with before. I can't get a feel for what it is, but the fact that it knows to do this to kind of throw me off, it's dealt with me before, probably multiple times, because it would take a lot to understand how my brain functions. It would take a lot. It would be quite a few different interactions. Um, this is a principality. So, um, shit. I don't, I don't know what to say. I'm like, Michael, tell me what to tell her. And he's just over here standing beside me with his sword on fire. So, Judy, I don't know if I can have a session for you. I don't know if we can take care of this in a session, because it might come down to a question of, is this an attempt to use you to try and gain access to me? And, as much as I want to help everyone, if that is the intent, I will always have to take my personal safety into consideration before I accept a booking. Why don't we do this? Why don't you try the luminous ceremony, the Emmy elixir, and a custom smudge first? Um, let's see how that works. And then I guess just, keep me updated. Um, and then we can see if an actual custom revocation is what would help. Um, Michael's like really aggressively posturing. Like it's not just his sword's on fire. Now he's actually posturing himself to get into big ass fight. What the fuck? Okay, I better stop. I better stop. Like I don't want any of that. I don't want any. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. And it's not that I'm afraid. I just don't want conflict. I don't want conflict here. If he's gonna do all of that, like just don't do it around me. Don't do it around me. I don't want to be a part of that. Drag them wherever you need to, and do whatever you need to do, Mikey. Do whatever you need to do. Just not here in front of me. Um, gosh. I'm sorry, Judy. I wish I had something more concrete and more helpful to say. Um, I mean, I can't think straight. I have to always be honest. I can't think straight. I can't formulate like what to suggest or any of that. If I think of anything once the live is done, I'll definitely message you. Um, I can't even fucking think straight. I think I gotta get off the live. Um, y'all heard me ask him to do that shit somewhere else, right? Not in front of me. He just like detonated some major, major shit, and it hit me. I gotta go, guys. Um, thank you for sharing the space with me. You guys, shield yourselves. Really make sure you do whatever you do to keep yourself centered, grounded. I don't know what the fuck we're entering into as a collective whole. The energy of the environment of the earth is just going crazy right now. Crazy. make sure that you're very much using your discernment. Make sure you reassess, who you're interacting with, what you're allowing yourself to be a part of, all of that. Like, don't be scared to say no. Don't be scared to go quiet. Yeah, he showed me that today. Hold on. He told me to take a shot. Take a screenshot of this. Where is it? Here. It says, hold on. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Okay. It's okay to disappear until you feel like you again. All right. It's okay to create a buffer zone that no one is allowed to enter until you feel very solid in yourself again. It's not a sign of weakness. It's not a sign of selfishness. It's not a sign of avoidance or any of that. It's a sign that you have matured enough to understand when you need quiet, when you need safety, security, stability. The next few weeks, I don't know what the hell is happening. I keep getting the next 3 weeks are going to be rough for the whole world. It's going to be rough for the whole world. And what you could do, Wicked Love Media, that's actually a really good idea. What you could do is get a small plate, like like a little saucer. This is actually perfect. Put something of yours that's very very close to you. Um, Maybe like a little bit of your hair or something. Put it in the center that represents you. And then you pour salt all around the ring. You could also do a witch's jar. You could do all sorts of shit. Witch's jar, it's not about casting spells or anything like that. It's about creating a proxy. I have a proxy somewhere. I don't know what it is. But if you create a witch's jar, it creates a proxy, like a dummy of you away from you. And all of the things that are being sent to you, the malicious things, it goes to the jar. Okay. So you could do that. Just a whole bunch of different things that you can do without doing spells, incantations, or invocations of anything. You can do that stuff. But for the next 3 weeks, you guys, please make sure you're very much shielded, that you're very centered, that you create peace for yourself. Don't wait for life to get peaceful. Create that peace. Someone talks too much, complains all the time. Okay, you're on timeout. I'm putting you on mute. I'm not answering any of your messages. I'm not allowing any of the notifications to arrive. Mute it. If it's coming from social media, log off. Okay. You have to protect your peace for the next 3 weeks. I don't know what's going on in the next 3 weeks, but I hope these motherfuckers who keep creating nonsensical bullshit drama for everybody, I hope they get tired of their bullshit and stop. I just want a peaceful ass life. I do. I want peace. All right, guys. So please give this video a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Okay. Thumbs up. Make it a just give it a thumbs up. And then if you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me when I'm live. Um, Michael says he's sorry for the detonation. He shattered my whole fucking shield. The whole this side. My eye still doesn't feel right. Yeah. So if oh 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 he's telling me to repair any damage that was done to anyone. All right. Breathe very deep and very slow. I'll go ahead and do that right now. Here we go. All right. My energy will always honor your sovereignty. Without permission from your highest self, none of this will affect you. I'm going to be repairing any damage, energetic damage that was caused by Michael's detonation. Breathe very deep and very slow. All right. How do you guys feel? My eye is good. My eye is good again. I can see fine. Yep. Mm-hmm. 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 You guys feel okay? Anyone feel any discomfort? You're good. All right. So please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me when I'm live. I will try and come live again sometime during the week. I've been cutting down the length of SoulWork Sunday and spiritual tea parties just because it's a lot. It's a lot. So yeah, I'll try and come during the week. And if you didn't get an expedite during this weekend, hopefully you can get one during the week. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye.